Hello, Year 2. So this week we are going to have a look at this book and it's called The Big Snowball. Now if you look in the picture you will see a very big snowball and there are some creatures standing around the snowball. I wonder, do you know what those creatures are called? You might have said that you see some dragons and you would be right. I can see 4 dragons. Can you see 4 dragons too? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I wonder what is going to happen with these dragons today. Let's find out. One day, in the middle of winter, Nesta and Ned, the little dragons, flew off to see Grandma Dragon. There was snow on the ground. There was snow all around. The little dragons flew past Creepy Castle. They flew over Wild Wood. There was snow on the ground. There was snow all around. Nesta and Ned saw Big Bad Dragon on the hill. He looked sneaky and sly. Why was he there? Why? Grandma was shivering with cold. She looked scared. She looked old. You two, we're going to stop here. Have a look at Big Bad Dragon. What is Big Bad Dragon making? He's making a snowball, you're right. What do you think Big Bad Dragon might be going to do with this big snowball? Well, we're going to find out, and if we look over at this picture, you might be able to see what Big Bad Dragon is going to do. Big Bad Dragon made a huge snowball and rolled it across the mouth of Grandma's cave. He laughed in his nasty, sly way. Grandma gave a scared shout. She was trapped. She couldn't get out. Nesta and Ned, such brave little dragons, flew down to the cave. They wanted to help Grandma. They saw the big, cold ball of snow. They knew they had to make it go. "We will help you, Grandma," the little dragons called. "We will help to get you out." Big Bad Dragon was mean and sly. He smiled when he heard Grandma cry. Nesta blew flames on the snowball. She blew and blew with her hot breath. The snowball began to melt. Ned blew flames on the snowball. The snowball melted away. Big Bad Dragon looked very sad. Then he looked extremely mad. "Now I can get out," said Grandma, and she felt happy. She smiled at Nesta and Ned. Nesta and Ned looked at Big Bad Dragon. They were very cross with him. They started to roll the snow over and over, to and fro. What do you think Nesta and Ned are going to do, Year 2? Have a look at the picture. What are they making? Nesta and Ned, such brave little dragons, pushed and pushed their big snowball until it went rolling, rolling down the hill. Big Bad Dragon ran like mad. Nesta and Ned looked very glad. Big Bad Dragon tripped and fell, and the snowball rolled over him. He was buried in the cold white snow. He went on bouncing down the hill, feeling bad and feeling ill. Nesta and Ned laughed and laughed. Grandma laughed and laughed. That snowball was very big indeed, and very, very cold. Big Bad Dragon was there to stay, and Nesta and Ned went off to play. The end. I hope you enjoyed our big book today, Year 2. Keep watching and we will have a look at what we are going to do for our big book activity this week. Okay, so we've read our big book and we are ready to have a go at our big book activity. And this week for our big book activity, we are going to be unjumbling some sentences. Now, you're already really good at this and we have already been doing lots of practicing of this in school. So now is your chance to show whoever's at home how good you are at this. So I've got 2 sentences from our big book and we're going to start with this one up at the top, okay? And at the minute it says, the on flames blue snowball Ned. Oh dear, that is a very, very jumbled sentence, isn't it? So, what will we do first? How do we know what word is going to come first in our sentence? I will give you a clue. There is something that has to come at the start of every sentence. What is it? Well done if you remember that it's a capital letter. A capital letter has to come at the start of every sentence. Can you find the word in this sentence up here that has the capital letter at the start? You can point to it on your screen if you can find it. Ned. Ned has a capital N, so we know that it has to be the first word in our sentence. So let's move it all the way over there, and that's our first word. Now there's another thing that we can use to help us put our sentence in order. We can find the word that comes last in our sentence. Can you remember how we know which word will come last? What will it have at the end of it? Well done if you remember that it's a full stop. Can you find the word that has the full stop at the end of it up here? You point to it on your screen once you find it. Good job if you find that snowball has a full stop at the end. So we know that this word goes at the end. So we've got Ned at the start, we've got snowball at the end, and these are the words that we've got left. Let's read them together after 2. 1, 2. The on flames blue. Now, if we put those in as it is now, it would say, Ned the on flames blue snowball. Not so good, sure it's not. I wonder if you can remember back to our big book. You could maybe go back in the video if you need to and remember which order those words came in. What did Ned do with the snowball? Ned blew, didn't they? Ned blew snowball. We've got 3 words left. What did Ned blow on the snowball? To make it melt. What did he blow on it? Flames, well done. Ned blew flames. 2 left, easy peasy. Oops, daisies. On the snowball. Okay, let's read it together after 2. Ready? 1, 2. Ned blew flames on the snowball. Does it make sense? Thumbs up if it makes sense. Good job, it does make sense. So we know that we've got that sentence in the right order and we have got 1 left. So let's read what it says at the minute and then we'll have a go at putting it in order, okay? Cold was shivering Grandma with. Not so good, sure it's not, but we know how to put this sentence in order. What is the first thing we're looking for? We're looking for the word that comes first in the sentence. And how do we know which word will come first? What will that word have? capital letter. Good job. And we know grandma has a capital letter, so grandma's going to be our first word. Some of my words are trying to escape. It's no good, sure it's not. Okay, so we've got grandma, that's our first word. How do we know which word will come last? What will it have at the end of it? A full stop, good job. The word cold has a full stop, so it goes at the end. Grandma, something, 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 cold. Now, if you look very carefully, you'll see that our sentence is nearly in the right order, actually. Grandma was shivering with cold. Does that make sense? Thumbs up if it does. Good job, it does. So, let's put those down. And let's read it to make sure that it makes sense. Are we ready? After 2. 1, 2. Grandma was shivering with cold. Make sense? Super job, year 2, well done. Now it's your turn. You have got some jumbled up sentences to do, and you can write those in on the lines underneath them, okay? It's in your work pack that was posted home to you. It's not on Seesaw, so have a look through there and find the Big Book activity called the Big Snowball. I can't wait to see how you get on. See you soon. Bye.